With coronavirus top of mind for so many people, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have really warned us to be aware of that and flu, affecting more than 15 million Americans. In a recent survey, 90% of employees admitted coming to work at least with cold or potentially flu symptoms.
The reasons why might surprise you, and here to tell us more is Jillian Wagner, workplace expert from Robert Half. Hi, Jillian.
Hey.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know. I mean, the number is staggering, 90%, right? So most of us are coming to work when we're sick. And in that survey, we found that 33% of people always come to work when they are sick. You know, there are several reasons. Some people, they don't want to take the time off because they don't want to have that go into their vacation time. Other people just feel like there's too much work to do and they don't have the ability to, delegate it among colleagues. So.
You raise an interesting point. Once that, people call it now instead of vacation time, right? PTO, paid time off. And it's like this one big pool as opposed to vacation and sick, right? So you're hoarding all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually what we suggest, though, is to have one big pool of time off. So it's not like I have this many sick days and this many vacation days. How do I divide them? Just have like choice time or paid time off and then use it accordingly. But, you know, you have to allocate some time to get sick because it is going to happen. So you can't start your year saying, I'm going to use all of my PTO or CTO for vacation because you're going to get sick, your family's going to get sick, and really you need to hang back home when you are.
Yeah, that's interesting. Planning, at some point you are going to get sick. It's just the nature of it. And in this day and age, there's so many germs that can be in workplaces. How do you escape those or make your work environment more conducive to health?
Sure, I would say flu season comes every year, right? So prior proper planning is definitely what we need to do. Make sure the leadership team has a meeting and says, hey, flu season's here. If you're sick, hang back. Here's our policy for working remotely. Here's our policy for teleworking, all of that. And then wash your hands, have signs up. You know, every restaurant has a sign that says employees must wash their hands. You can do that in the workplace too, making sure that everyone's washing their hands and just being mindful of if they're sneezing, if they're coughing, how they're doing that.
I think, you know, speaking from being sick and the experience of like, do I go, do I not go? What's the best determination, right? How do you determine I should probably stay home?
Yeah, I think that's just something that you just have to be self-reflective on. You know, how sick are you feeling? Because some people sneeze and say, I'm not going in. Other people could be very sick and going to power through, kind of mind over matter type of deal. Just say if you feel like you can't make it through the day, you should hang back. If you feel like you are going to infect other people in the workplace, because when one person goes down, they come in, then it's just weeks of the ripple effect of people being out, and it's bad for revenue, it's bad for the culture of the office. So really, if you don't feel well, you should hang back.
Yeah, and I mean, in this day and age, I know what I struggle with is the lingering cough and the conversation with myself about am I okay? Is it just this lingering cough or am I spreading germs? And I think for me, sometimes it is, you know, the fear of letting the team down when they have to pick up the slack when you're not there. So how do you coach people through those conversations and when to go back?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say, again, have a plan in place. Okay, if someone's going to be out, here's how their work is delegated, or maybe they work from home, or you can call Robert Half. We have temporaries that can come in, help keep the workflow going. There's tons of options that doesn't have to be, you have to come in whether you're sick or not because the work needs to get done. Just making sure that ahead of time, as we go into cold and flu season, everybody knows what's expected, everybody knows to hang back when they're sick, and then how to delegate their work or get it done at home when they are sick.
It really is a challenge because really, in full disclosure, we all sat down and we're like, I've done it before, right? But you want to make sure that you're not the contagion coming in. It happened here. We went through this, you know, a couple weeks ago where, and the thing is with flu, it's sort of sneaky. Sometimes you don't know it's happening, and then next thing you know, the dominoes are coming down.
Yeah, that's absolutely what happens. And I think sometimes it starts, I have a son, my son Grayson, he had the flu, he got me infected, and then it just went through the whole household. And so, you know, you never kind of know where it starts. But again, having a plan in place, encouraging lots of hand washing, and just making sure that employees know, you know, hang back, it's okay. And I think as managers and leaders, we need to lead by example by staying home, and then also letting the team know it is okay, stay home.
Get some rest, get back on your feet. Thanks, Jillian, for being with us. We appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Thank you very much, Andreas, for being back with us on a Friday. We look forward to those. We'll see you Monday morning right here at 9.
That's right. Enjoy a wonderful weekend, and we look forward to your company on Monday at 9.
That's right.